Florida just cut homeowners insurance rates and not a whole lot of people are talking about it. So in this video here, I'm going to talk about why that happened, what changes are actually being made, and what that means for your wallet if you own a home here in Florida. And before I dive in here, if we haven't met yet, my name is AJ Butler. I'm a licensed agent here in Florida, but I live and work in Fort Lauderdale. So I am going to be talking a little bit more on the specifics of Broward County and Fort Lauderdale, but this will be a video that applies to all of Florida homeowners. So let's get into it. Florida insurance rates are actually going down in 2026, and Broward County is getting some of the biggest cuts in the state. You've probably heard the horror stories for many years now. Rates going through the roof, policies getting canceled, and companies completely pulling out of the state of Florida. But something has changed as of late. The Florida Office of Insurance Regulation just finalized a 14.1% rate reduction for standard homeowners policies here in Broward County. If you don't live here in Broward County, the statewide average is 8.8%, and this kicks in July 1st of this year, 2026. And this isn't just citizens dropping rates. There are private carriers dropping rates as well. And I'm just going to reference my notes really quick. Florida Peninsula is coming down about 8.2%. Security First is cutting rates somewhere between 5 and 8% depending on the policy that you have, and Universal Property Casualty is down around 5%. These are not just rounding errors either. If you own a home between $500,000 and $900,000 or so, that's an additional $800 to $2,000 put back into your pocket on an annual basis. That's some real money. And if you want to know why this is happening, I'm going to skip all of the insurance jargon and just let you know that some reforms have passed and 17 new insurance companies have come into the state of Florida. More carriers means more competition, and more competition means lower rates. It's basic economics, but it just took a few years to play out. Hey, and real quick, before I keep going, if you want information just like this delivered to your inbox on a weekly basis, sign up to the Butler Brief, which is my weekly email that I send out to you, obviously once a week. There's a link in the description for you to subscribe to that. Another number that helps tell the whole story is that Citizens Insurance policy numbers have gone from 1.4 million or so down to under 400,000 policies. Citizens, as you know, is the state-backed insurer of last resort, the one that everyone was getting dumped into when private companies started pulling out of the state. The fact that their numbers are shrinking so fast means that private companies are coming back in and assuming more risk. They're okay with a little bit more risk in Florida, which is a great sign for market health here in the state. Now, there's one factor in here that determines how much of this rate reduction you actually get, and that's your roof. The biggest reductions are going to homeowners with roofs installed after 2022. So if you do have a newer roof, you're sitting in a really good spot. If you have an older roof, you will still see some improvement, but I would suggest, having your agent or broker, meaning your insurance agent or broker, shop your rate around this year. Don't let it just auto renew because rates are moving. That was the main things on home insurance, but auto insurance is actually seeing some cuts too. There's big companies, and excuse me, I'm going to reference my notes, but State Farm, Progressive, and USAA have all filed for rate reductions as well on auto insurance in the realm of 7 to 10%. So the broader cost of living picture here is genuinely getting better, which is something that Floridians haven't heard in quite a while. So I'm excited for that. I hope you're excited for that. And I hope this video was valuable to you. If you want any more details on this specific topic or really anything in regard to Florida real estate, leave a comment down below or feel free to text me or just give me a call with the number below this video as well. Have a good one. See you in the next one.